Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Run Kingdom. We're going to be finally delving back into the Beast-Yeast stuff, which I know there's a little bit of... there's been a little bit of a break with it because we did have to do that reaction video for the new Kick Run OvenBreak content, which I'm excited to make more videos for that. But of course, I got to get some Kingdom videos done, and soon enough, Tower of Adventure is going to be ending soon because, well, let's be honest, by the time that I upload this video, I should have the last part of the world exploration done for that. But of course, there's going to be some other videos I make for that, so that's going to be fun. But with that being said, I guess we're gonna see if we can make it like halfway through. Like, we'll see if we can try and get to 125, depending on how long the cutscenes take. But whatevs. Anyway, with that being said, I will be trying to read videos from the... yes, I am an idiot. I'll try to read comments from the video, Silverbow Cookie quote story and upgrading, just to just to see what you all think about them. And with that being said, if you want to leave your questions and comments on the video for me to leave these, for me to read your comments out in these videos, then why not do so? It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different, but it doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. Which I'm actually going to start off this video with just a quick comment, which is kind of rather long, but it comes from Neri Lee saying, the little tears in Silverbow's eyes aren't really tears. If you click on him long enough, you might discover that he says, oh, these aren't tears, they're dew droplets. So a lot mistaken for crying. He looks adorable. Maybe if you level him up, he might get this comment. Huh. So I was just taking a breath there. But, okay, that's pretty interesting that they're not tears, they're dew droplets. But then again, with how you put that quote, it seems that there's a little bit of, like, hesitation there. It's because you put it as, like, oh, these aren't tears, just dew droplets. Like, there's, like, an ellipsis in between that. So, don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it is honest, or maybe they are dew droplets. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get through this level. And, literally, I'm just trying to take my deep breaths because I just finished eating a good amount of food, which does involve late dinner. And let me tell you, that was some good late dinner. Oh, let's do 1.5 speed. Oh yeah, I forgot, gotta lower the volume for this. There we go. Stop shrooming up my friends. These are my friend the Cookie Amigo plebs. But anyway, just go and cheese it up, and you're all getting exterminated, extracted, all that stuff. Get the pleb out. Alright, rather easy level, but, oh, cutscene time.
It was the third room, 9th row, 7th shelf from the bottom.
Third to the right.
Here it is!
I'm glad that you were able to remember all of that, because there's no way I would not have been able to remember any of that at all.
Only once in 1,000 years, they sit at a table sky high. A shard of light appeared from within the scrolls.
Now we have 4.
And that level ends right there, because now we're going to enter the 4th memory thing, which... I can't believe that we're actually coming up to the climax of the story. Kind of shaken up about it, but this is all about this is the process of adventure, and I'm happy for it. So, since we made it to that stage, we may as well make it through another comment, because there's a few comments on this video, but not too much. Like, for example, literally, Delilah Stereo left 2 comments, but each one were just hearts. So, well, I mean, thank you for the hearts. I'll still take those regardless. Sweet little comments. Also, I saw a comment from Jewel of Gems, which I may as well read, saying, Silver Bell flowers are actually really pretty flowers. They make sense that they went with that type of flower for him, because a lot of the time, fairies are portrayed with bellflowers in media. Well, that's interesting. I guess it does make sense for bellflowers, because, the bells and stuff. But Silver Bell, yeah, it makes sense. Also, Hemacopsian? What is his name? Hemacopsian? But they say Silverbow Cookie is actually female, not male. Are they? Are you sure? Is this correct? Have I been getting this wrong the whole time? If that's the case, I really do apologize for misgendering, because I've definitely done that in the past with other cookies, so I really do apologize. But also, a comment from Sonic Gamer just says, small and precious. No, that's so dope. You got me. They are small and precious. They deserve to be protected. And also, a comment from Lennon Geo says, Silverbow Cookie is very cute. Yes, I can't agree with that. Anyway, next level, which is... I think it has the same enemies as last time, to be honest. I don't know, but it just makes it easier for me to get through this. The Fated Day. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the one with White Lily.
White Lily Cookie! I was looking for you everywhere. What are you doing here? Silverbell Cookie. I just needed to find something. Are you not coming to celebrate with us? You're the guest of honor, after all. You are the hero who saved the fairy kingdom. But how much longer are we going to celebrate? We've had endless feasts and parties for over a month now.
It's a big celebration.
Well, last time His Majesty's birthday celebrations lasted for around 6 months, so...
We're like a fifth of a way there.
I suppose we'll celebrate for a year or so? What? Oh, but you saved the whole kingdom. It's the least we can do. By the way, what is it you're looking for? Can I help? I'm looking for a scroll on the witch's banquet.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's gotta be the night where, you know, all the witches made up, and they just ate cookies. And that's when White Lily discovered the whole entire thing.
His Majesty the King mentioned it in passing, but didn't go into detail. Where did the librarian cookie fly off to? Celebrating, probably. Let me help you. Let's find what you're looking for, then go to the party.
Alright, so let's just go. We're just gonna go ahead and find ourselves a book, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard, but I guess it actually is kind of more difficult because we're trying to find it from the library cookie. The penitence. Okay, that was easy.
There you are. The Song of the Witch's Banquet.
It's a song?
You found it! Only once in 1,000 years, they sit at a table sky high. Witches from far and from near come to taste the enchanted delights, secrets of magical baking they share, as the cookies on plates shudder in fear. Oh, Silverbell Cookie, this is it! What is it? Is it what you've been looking for? Yes. This scroll holds the answers to my research. Well, seeing you happy makes me happy, White Lily Cookie. Well then, should we head to the party?
Oh, that's adorable. Well, thank the Lord we found the book to that. It's weird how White Lily didn't have any, like, weird vibes from that book. Because, let's be honest, saying how that book said, like, oh, you know, stuff about, like, fear and stuff like that, that's probably not what the book said at all, but I'm just remembering it based off little to no memory. But I would kind of be wary about what that book says. Okay, I just went and did a quick cut there because I had to go and use the restroom real quick. However, in the meantime, I'm not even joking. My lover texted me and told me all. I'm not even joking about this. They messaged me and texted me all of like the freaking Poppy Playtime lore because recently Chapter 3 came out, and that literally took me over an hour. I'm not even joking. They dumped over for an hour of content for me, and I'm just like, shoot, I wish I knew more about this, because they're like, that's their new what's the term? Did I say term? That's the term, hyperfixation, that's what it is. You'd think I would know about that term more, considering like it has the word hyper in it, but I suck using that term. But yeah, it took me over an hour, but we're back at the recording now, so let me just read comments real quick from an idiot. One saying, my thoughts on Silverbell is that he's cute. You can tell what part of the outfit based on Silverbell's, not the flower, not the bell. Oh, the flower nut. Oh, okay, I got that. But wait, what the heck's their gender? Someone literally said before they were a female, and now you're saying that he's a guy? Can I just get like a fact checked or something? Because now I feel like I'm wrong all over the place. This is why I'm just we're gonna go with pleb. Just call the pleb a pleb. Anyway, also another comment you said is fairies in media are known as one of two things: evil tricksters or kind-hearted souls who want peace. There's no in between. Well, I guess maybe they can consider them like false fairies and true fairies, because, I mean, hey, they have fairy mystical powers, I guess. And your other comment says, at 6:05, it goes crispier than earthbred than space than dreams. Huh. That's a lot to take in. And by the way, what is this thing? Attacking Hulugara, I've seen it, and Shield Spore, I think we've seen all this before. Corrupted Monster Concoction. Yeah, I really want to try and focus on getting more of those, what are they, Beast-Yeasts? I still have no clue how they work, but, I don't know, they gotta mean something. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, what has you so lost in thought?
I'm thinking about White Lily Cookie's memory that we found in the library.
Is there something bothering you?
It was...
What's the matter?
It was so similar to how I remember White Lily Cookie as a student.
Huh?
Back when we studied at the Blueberry Magic Academy, White Lily Cookie and I, we used to dream about building a better world for the cookies. We would spend days and nights talking about our research, our pursuit of knowledge. But as we talked, I often couldn't help but sense that somewhere along our journey our paths have diverged. And now that I've seen a glimpse of her memories, I realize that even after all these years, White Lily Cookie's intentions haven't changed once. Going on a never-ending journey, and making it all the way here to a different continent. It was all to find the truth. For all Cookie's sake. Perhaps White Lily Cookie's goal wasn't different after all. Perhaps she simply envisioned a far greater picture.
That's kind of deep to take in. But also we're like around 10 minutes in. I guess maybe not as soon because probably cut out a bit of things. But anyway, it is pretty interesting because it just means that, you know, White Lily really just wanted to go be above and beyond with her research, trying to find out, oh, what's the definition of, like, truth between the cookies and all that stuff. Like, what the heck is going on? But whatever. I guess we can read a common question of the day now, considering we're basically halfway through the video. If we exclude my plumbing cut that I did, I apologize. I gotta quickly scratch my back. But here, we're at episode, we're currently one, I guess technically, yeah, it's a new world 1, so I'm getting confused. That 124 is next, which is where our next goal is. But of course, let me go ahead and read a comment, which I'm gonna ask something I literally just thought of 1 minute ago, but I was pretty curious. In regards to phone, what team are you? In regards to, like, you know, phone companies and stuff, are you like Team Apple or are you Team Android? Because I feel like those are the main companies that you can kind of like go one-on-one against. Though, of course, if you have any like third-party guesses, like other companies who have good phones, like, you know, Nokia or something like that, then of course, feel free to say that. I just feel like Nokia is like, you know, not, I guess, current. I mean, obviously it used to be popular in the past, but I think the current gen phones are like more just, you know, Android or Apple. Because to be fair, I was always an Apple pleb, mainly just because I thought iPhones were expensive, and especially when they got rid of the plugging headphone jack, which I think is the stupidest thing they've ever done. But it's just something that, dude. But of course, people say that whoever have an iPhone, the thing that makes Android worse is because Android has lower quality, which at some points I do have to agree with. But I feel like for the price point, I think Android's a bit better in my opinion, considering my whole life I've been using like phones that were like basically built around being an Android type. But I don't know, that's what I prefer. But if you prefer anything different, be sure to tell me down in the comments below, because I am curious. Anyway, let's go through this level, read some more comments, see if we can get halfway through, and it kind of depends on what the story tells us, because there's a lot of info dumping we gotta do here. Anyway, hello.
Where should we go next?
By the way, this place looks destroyed. Like, look around. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but like, you know, the scattered like rocks, and I guess they're somewhat in a pattern, but still, but like, I don't know. I guess also it could just be like the silver style of a party. I don't know.
Well, since we're following the path of White Lily Cookie's memories...
Of course, it's only logical.
Huh?
We should go to the place White Lily Cookie lived while she was here.
Oh, that's a great idea!
I wonder where her chambers could have been.
What if we follow the scent of lilies? I think I can smell it coming from... somewhere even now.
Awesome! Let's go!
Alright, we're back to the adventure, and hopefully we can get through all this relatively easy peasy. I know, honestly, I'm not using my sword skill as much, but I really... Oh, that's a lot of people right there.
Could this have been her room? It's full of lilies!
That was like the shortest level I've ever went through.
The scent is making me dizzy.
There are little notes next to the flowers. Please come back, White Lily Cookie.
Are they like letters sent from other people in the kingdom? Maybe they don't know White Lily Cookie disappeared?
I wrote a song for you, White Lily Cookie.
Hero of the fairy kingdom, we await your return, and wish you a safe trip back. It seems like the cookies that remember White Lily Cookie come here to leave flowers and notes for her.
White Lily Cookie is so beloved by all the fairy cookies.
This seems to be a note from His Majesty Elder Fairy. No matter where you travel to, may your heart and love for all cookie kind remain unchanged. I feel like we weren't supposed to see that.
Too late.
Is one I must uncover.
I hear a thing.
And no matter what I find out.
A shard of the light of freedom emerged from the king's note.
Let's have a look.
So the next level, I think, is that going to be the final level where we explore with White Lily Cookie? If that's the case, then shoot, we are getting near the end of the story faster than I expected. But whatever, let's go ahead and read some comments because, yeah, there's the very last... Actually, no, there's two more, but one's at 129, which, maybe that level is going to be the one where we finally see White Lily Cookie in action, which... I mean, technically we have before, but I just mean in, like, the regards to final stuff. Considering that 130 is Disaster Strikes, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, with that being said, let's read a few more comments. Like, there's one from Shafira Raganasagov saying, "Hey, HyperHimes, if you could become a powerful cookie fairy like Silverbell, for example, but you will have to journey together with White Lily Cookie, would you become one?" Are you telling me would I become one with White Lily? That's kind of a lot to take in. You can't just say, hey, you'll become one with White Lily. That's I don't even know how to take that. Probably not, because White Lily is herself and I am myself, so I think it'd be better if our personalities were, you know, split. Silly little video says, I love him, no cap. That's pretty sweet for you. That's cute. Also, a comment from Super D and Daniel Christiansen saying at 007, yes, upgate. True, it's an upgate. But whatever. Also, there's a few comments from Smart and Spiral, one saying, oh my, Silverbell Cookie's here. He's a good fairy with a White Lily cookie. I wonder if they have like a good combo together, like if you have both on the team. Also, another comment you left is, one thing I mentioned, 2 of the new items, Emerald Pins and Yellow Star thing, aka the Brilliant Rainbow Crystals, will be used for the next update. I predict these new Rainbow Crystals can buy for new special Kiki costumes. You know, I feel like that's kind of like a leak spoiler, but if that is the case, don't spoil anything else for me. But if they did add Rainbow Crystals, wait, don't they already exist though? Maybe it's for legendary ones, because you actually can't buy the legendary ones? I don't know. But your last comment I'll read from you says, oh gosh, I didn't know about the 3rd anniversary raids. It'll be coming in the next update. I just like them back in the 2nd anniversary. Well, it kind of makes sense, you know. Makes sense for those anniversaries, like, the raids to come back, especially if it's in regard to the anniversary. Okay, we'll probably just do this level, and then we'll end it, because we around, I guess we exclude the cut, you know, but like, around 17, 16-ish minutes. I don't know.
Everyone should be asleep.
Oh yeah, we're in the memory, I forgot.
The Night of the Witches. Held once in 1,000 years. This is my only chance.
Oh, she's sneaking over. Oh, does that mean that, the last memory is probably going to be here discovering it, right? That's what it's going to be.
Finally, I'll be able to ask the witches about the truth behind the creation of cookies. Like I've wanted to for so long.
This is the equivalent of, like, your daughter leaving the house, but, like, in the middle of the night, just to, like, meet up with a friend.
I'm shaking. My journey to Beast-Yeast, finding out about the witches' banquet, and the ceremony being held this year. All this can't be just a coincidence. It must be fate. This time, I will find an answer to the questions tormenting me. I will. I'm sure of it. The answer that will help me build a better world for all cookie kind. It's waiting for me.
Alright, well that's good to know. Let's go ahead and take care of all these plebs with your skill.
This is my penitence!
That's true. This is your penitence. I wish I knew what that word I wish I knew what that word means, but whatever. We're fine. Just blast you off, and we're easy clearing through.
Your Majesty!
Oh hey, you're just blocking the way, huh?
White Lily Cookie, are you leaving our kingdom? You are headed to the witches' banquet, yes?
So you know.
I am well aware that I am unable to stop you.
In that case, please step aside.
The place you seek is much more dangerous than you realize.
I am prepared to face any danger.
The moment you join the feast of beings you cannot possibly defy, there is no going back.
Shh, he's got a point.
Such transgression will not go unnoticed. The punishment might be severe. The witches, they can crumble you with a flick of the wrist. I will remind you one last time. Your existence is integral to the peace and balance of our world.
I am the only cookie who can walk this path. And what if this path ensures peace for cookie kind? Your Majesty, have you not pondered the purpose of your mission? Not even once? The order you've been given by beings you won't dare to defy. Is that really all there is to you, Guardian of the Seal? No. You carry on with your mission because you believe it's for the good of cookie kind, because you can't allow the terrible beasts to escape and plunge the world into terror.
Yes, you're right.
Then you cannot stop me, for your dream of a world of peace and harmony for all cookies is my dream too. The truth that awaits at the banquet is one I must uncover to build that world. And if my life is the price, it will be a worthy sacrifice.
Yet that is not the only way. Such a world can be built here. If you stay here and guard the silver tree with me, that is. So please, stay.
I'm sorry, but I promise you that no matter what I find out at the witches' banquet, I will never lose my love for the cookie world. I will always carry this feeling with me. For it is my weapon to guard the world alongside you, Your Majesty. Give my thanks to the Fairy Kingdom for accepting me, nothing but a traveler, as one of their own. I promise to return once my journey reaches its end.
I see there is no stopping you. Please, take this. It's a piece of moonstone.
Well, that's where she got the moonstone. And I gotta be honest with you, I understand where, like,
What a
White Lily's coming from,
beautiful
but I don't know why, but I think it's that cutscene alone that kind of makes me, like, I don't hate her, but I kind of antagonize her, if that makes sense, because, like, you have to bear in mind, she doesn't care about, you know, fulfilling her purpose as intended in general. She just wants to know where she originated from and where everyone originated from, which personally to me, I don't think that should be the definition of what you accomplish in life, or even the definition of life. Because, like, I feel like this kind of all revolves around, like, you know, what gives purpose, and, like, why you do what you do. But personally for me, it shouldn't revolve around how you came to be. It should be based around what you do to achieve that. Like, it shouldn't be based around, like, oh, this is where everyone originated, so judging on how this is done, we can build a better future. It should just be based around, you know, self-developed character and what you do to improve yourself so you can make a whole entire better land. And the reason why I somewhat antagonize her for that is just kind of feels like she's missing the point entirely. Like, I feel like she's just blinded by the concept of fate, and that's kind of making me, like, on the edge. Especially when you consider she's literally like, oh, hey, when I make it here, I promise you, I'll still have all this love for all the cookies. Yeah, famous last words. But anyway, I'm pretty sure there's only like one more comment I will read and then I'll end the video because we're basically around the 20-minute mark. So, there's one more comment from Princely the First, which I'll kind of skim over because it is somewhat long, saying, common question of the day, I think the design is very interesting and I like how his hair strands are curvy and such. He has a kind of childish voice and I don't really get why he is a support instead of a range because, you know, yeah, I completely understand that. They have a giant bow, but they're plumbing not a ranger? Like, can someone explain the math on that one to me? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure there's other cookies who kind of have, like, something similar, where their class does not match how they look, but still. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to end the video right here because I got to get this edited for the morning. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. You'll see a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for $1 a month, you can you'll be able to receive exclusive perks and benefits that you wouldn't normally see on my normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.